I never saw myself as someone who would cheat. I used to look down on women who stepped outside their relationship for attention, for excitement, for something new. I used to think love was enough, that loyalty was all that mattered. But love, real love, can still feel like loneliness if it's one-sided. And loyalty? Loyalty starts to rot when it goes unrecognized. Chris was the perfect man on paper. Always calm, always composed. He never raised his voice, never lost control, never made me feel unsafe. And for a long time, I thought that was everything. That being with someone stable was the smart choice, the safe choice. But slowly, it stopped feeling like stability and started feeling like silence. He never got jealous, never questioned where I was, even when I stayed out late, never commented when I wore something tight or revealing, or when I got flirty texts that lit up on my lock screen. It was like he was never really there, even when he was sitting next to me. So I started testing him. First, I ignored his calls. Then, I started staying late after work when I didn't need to. I wanted to see if he'd notice, if he'd ask, if he'd care. But he never flinched. That's when Noah came in. Loud, charming, the kind of guy who stared a second too long, who made it obvious he was interested. He was the complete opposite of Chris, and I hated that I was drawn to it. But I was. We had drinks one night after work, nothing crazy, but it felt alive, like someone finally saw me, like I wasn't invisible. The next time we met, I didn't stop it. I didn't think about the consequences. I just let it happen. And afterward, I told myself I needed to come clean, that Chris deserved to know. But the truth is, I wanted him to find out. I wanted to wake him up, to finally feel something from him, even if it was anger. I wanted him to fight for me, to look me in the eyes and beg me to stay. So I left my phone unlocked. I left traces. I came home late on purpose. When I saw him on the couch, staring at his hands, phone beside him, I knew he knew. But the reaction I got was not the one I prepared for. No rage, no heartbreak, no emotional outburst. Just a look, a deep, cold emptiness in his eyes. Then he grabbed a small bag, already packed, and walked out. And just like that, he was gone.